Hello, hello. Hello. Okay, welcome to the New York stream. So let's just wait. We have news happening now. Okay, let's just see what NFP does. Okay. Still looking at the chart. I'm still not getting in any entries yet because I want to wait for this NFP news to uh, not have much of an impact yet. So I'm going to hold on to it first. Because the impact is still very strong for now. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna avoid this news first. Okay, so I'm gonna do some analysis before we start getting into any trades. Okay. I'm gonna be looking at different pairs first before. Basically, I'm gonna be avoiding the US pair for now. I'm gonna look at different pairs to do some analysis because we just have the NFP news just came out, right? So we're gonna let it not have so much of an impact before we start getting into any positions for the US dollar. Okay, so for now, I'm currently at GBP JPY. I did not manage to make an entry because yesterday I don't see a solid bullish momentum, right? The price actually came down almost hitting the stop loss, right? And then it bounced back up and we are almost at the TP already. So I'm going to be looking for sells for JPP JPY when it hits the resistance zone. Okay. Okay, so GBP, JPY, I'm looking for sells. Currently, the price is at this breakout area, right? The price actually is at this breakout area. So if this breakout managed to hold, then I'll be looking to make an entry, because right now this candle is also affected. GBP, JPY is also affected by the US dollar news from the NFP, right? So if you hop into the 1 minute, right, you can see this massive long wick at the bottom, right, and then the price actually pumped high. So if there's an entry, definitely there's an entry right now, but I'm not looking to get into this trade at the moment, because we can see the price actually broke below, right? So we do have an entry over here. At the same time, we do have one slightly more aggressive one, a solid break with a retest, right? And if the sell position were to place, it would be here, and the stops, it's 21 pips, including the buffer of 5 to 10. If you put at 10, you are almost being stopped out already, right? So I'm not rushing for this trade. I want to see slightly more price action before I actually hop in. Okay, so for GBP, JPY, I'm on hold at the moment. Okay, let's hop into NZD, JPY. NZD, JPY, okay, we do have this break below, right? So like I've analyzed yesterday, I want the price to retest. So the price actually retested, right? I'm actually looking at this area here now. I want the price to tap in here, and then I will get into the sell position when the price reaches this this sell zone here. Okay, because reason why I'm marking at this zone is because I'm taking this last bullish candle before the huge drop, right? So if we look at this drop, we can see that there's a very strong bearish momentum, right? So I want to get in at this zone here. So I'm waiting for the candle to reach back to this zone before I place any entries. Okay, AUD USD is also impacted from the news. AUD JPY. AUD JPY, okay, we do have this break of this trend line on the 4 hour. Right, I have my alert set at this price. I want the price to tap in back here. Right, so the price currently is breaking high. Right, so we want to see when the price tap into this level here, including we do have this trend line as well. Right, so we can look for sells at this area. Okay, so this is going to be for AUD JPY. We're just going to hop in with a very quick analysis here. Okay, so I do have this Euro AUD. Okay, we do have this break above this level. I'll hop into the 15 minute. Okay, I want to see a break of this price here. I want to see a break above this price, right? Because why? You can see that there's multiple highs being created here. Right, we also have this is also, we can also use this as a resistance level, right? So we want the price to break above all these highs, to take out all these highs with a retest, then we can place our entry, right? So our entry is going to be here. The stop loss will be at this low, right? Okay, stop loss will be at this low. 49 pips, another 5 pips buffer, about 55. Yeah, and let's hop into the 4 hour. We want to see the price actually reach back to this resistance here, right? Because as we can see, this is a break of structure breaking below, right? But we do have this change on the market, right? We do have this change of character happen here. Right, the price actually came back, so we do have new high and also this new low here. Okay, so this would be my buy zone, right? We also can see that this is a support, right? Pushed above, broke below, retested, became a resistance. So we do have quite a few confluences here. Okay, first thing, we can see this break of trend line, retesting the trend line. Second thing, we can see that the market is actually heading downwards, right? And then we have this break above this high, right? And the price came back. So we do have a change of character in this structure here. Okay, so we do have our new high and our new low. So the price came back, right? We want to move down to the lower time frame, which is on a 15-minute. Right? So as we can see, the price came back down, right? The price broke above here. Okay, didn't manage to go higher, came back with creating higher highs, right? And eventually the price actually broke below, right? So if this price breaks below, right, if you want to get into the buy, we want to see the price actually breaking this structure here. Take out all these highs. Yeah, we want to see the price actually breaking above all these highs. Then we can see a solid change of structure being formed. So with the retest, we can actually place, the moment this price breaks above, we can instantly place a buy limit at this level, right? 1.65161. Okay, and the stop is just below this low. Okay, wait for the retest, tap into the price, and then we'll see the pump, the price moving higher. Right, so the first target definitely be on this high, which is a 1 to 1.5 risk reward, and eventually we are targeting this high. Okay, so this will be a 1 to 2, almost a 1 to 3. Okay, so I do have my alert for Euro AUD. When the price closes above on the 15-minute, then we will be notified. Okay, so USD CAD. Okay, so we do see the break of this support. Okay, the price didn't manage to go higher, but right now we do have NFP going on. Okay, so it's going to be slightly risky if you were to take this trade, but we'll see after this 4-hour candle close in about 20 more minutes. Then we will see what the price action is before we hop in for USD CAD. Because like I said, since Wednesday, I'm planning to short the US dollar, right? So that's my target, right? So if you look at USD CAD, that's my target. If you also look at USD CHF, right, this is also my target, right? The price actually broke below, so now the price came back is because of NFP, right? So I want to see this price down further. Okay, the same thing goes for USD CHF. I'm still waiting. Okay, NZD USD also in the range even with the NFP news. So I'm not looking forward to take any trades for NZD USD. Hopefully next week we will see much more structure being formed. It's either breaking above or breaking below. Okay, JPP CAD actually tapped into this level, but it did not create any confirmation, right? So my confirmation is here. And with this candle, with the NFP effect on JPP CAD, we want to see a retrace before we start shorting. Okay, CAD JPY. So yesterday CAD JPY actually hit the stop loss when I gave this signal live, but the price actually pumped back higher. So that's one thing that we didn't manage to get back in. Okay, so if we look at this price, the price actually broke below, right, and then taken our stop loss, and then broke above this high, retested at the same level at our entry level, and then start pumping higher. So this is one thing that we couldn't manage to grab, which happened last night at 3 a.m. right? So we'll just leave CAD JPY on its own for now, and we will look to short it when the price reaches the resistance level. Okay, so we'll look to short it when the price reaches this resistance level, and then we'll see how the price reacts. Okay, CHF JPY currently is at the resistance. Okay, we'll hop on to the 15-minute. Right, so this happened with the NFP news. We do have this break. I'm looking for this break now. I want to see this break below, then I will hop into the trade. Okay, for CHF JPY. Because right now, if we hop in at this level, let's see what's the stop is. 21 pips, I'll put it to 26 with a 5 pip buffer, and eventually I'm targeting back at this low. Okay. Just give me a moment here. Okay, I want to let this candle close out first, because I don't like this long wick at the top and at the bottom. Okay. Let's just hold on for this. We'll see how the candle closes. Right, so the candle closes with a very long wick without any direction, right? Without showing if the price is going to move higher or lower, right? So if you can see from here, just a very small body and a very long wick above and below. So right now I want to see this price actually break this low, take out these lows here with a retest, then we can start shorting. Okay, so I'm set with this. Okay, stop loss is still going to remain the same. Okay, but this one will be at the 43 pip stop. Okay, slightly larger, but I'll be waiting for this break here. Okay, and if the market were to create some kind of structure here, then we will see probably lesser stop loss. Okay, if we take the trend line on the 15-minute, we do have the price respecting the trend line as well. Okay, so we'll see what the price does here. Because if the price were to break below, right, the price were to break below, it will retest back at this level and eventually at this trend line, right? Maybe it retests at this level, drop a little, and then pump back higher to the trend line and then start dumping, right? So something like this might happen. So let's just hold on for CHF JPY for the moment. Okay, let's hop on to JPP and ZB. It's still in the range. So for me, I don't trade. I will avoid trades when it's ranging. When I've set my resistance and also my support. Once I'm set on my resistance and support, I will avoid any trades in the middle. Okay, GBP AUD as well. It did not break above, right? It's just yesterday when we were analyzing, the price was actually above this zone, right? And eventually, before the 4-hour closes, the price dumped below. Right, so it's currently in this range as well, right? So yesterday, after I end my live, only the price started to dump. So I'm not looking for position now, right? Because we can also see that this is a resistance level being formed here, right? So the price actually came back to this resistance, and now it's slightly pushing higher. Right, so we are not going to hop in for this at the moment. GPP CHF broke below, it still didn't come back, so we'll see more price action next week. Okay, Euro NZD, it went to our first TP, okay, but for this trade, I actually set my break even before the news yesterday at 11 o'clock, right, and unfortunately, the price actually hit my BE and then started to dump. So that's something that's very unfortunate. But nonetheless, we still didn't lose any money yesterday for Euro and ZD. Okay. So for now, Euro and ZD is at this resistance again. Okay. On the 15-minute, we don't have any structure being formed here. Right, because the price just tapped in and rejected. So if the price were to form more structure here, then we can see for potential short for Euro and ZAD. Okay, Euro CAD, so like I've said, it's still at this level here. After breaking this long range, right, it's still at this level, and currently it's creating another range, right? So if we see, the price is not breaking above this range, and it's not breaking below this range. So we'll wait for more confirmations for Euro CAD. Okay, Euro CHF is stuck at this support. Okay, I will mark out another potential support, which is this one here. I'm taking this full bearish candle, and if we pull to the left, we can also see the price actually respecting this support. Okay, so it's either this price is going to dump below, and then we can start buying here, or if there's a confirmation being formed at this support that's being broken, then we can hop into this trade. So for right now, we don't see any confirmation, right? So if we look at this 15-minute chart, the price is just in this range here, right? It's not breaking above, it's not breaking below, right? So like I've said, I don't trade when the price is in the range. I will avoid it. Okay, so we can see also that the price is not breaking above this zone. It's just broken below, retested again, came back down, and then rejected back up, right? So if you want to know why is it being rejecting, you look to your left. You can see all these minor resistance being broken, so it became a support, right? So now we want to see the price actually break below, and then we can start buying here. Okay, Euro GBP, my analysis is I want to short this pair as well, but I'm waiting for the price to actually break below of this support, right? But if you look at this support, it's been tested multiple times already, and came back here, it tested again, right? Rejected, and then came back down and still rejecting. So I want to see this support being broken, and then eventually it will become a resistance, and then we can start shorting. Okay, AUD and ZAD I did not hop in. Okay, because yesterday I was actually waiting for the confirmation. The price actually broke above with a retest, right? But it's floating until today morning, right? We did not hop in. Yesterday it was here. Yesterday our live was around here, this pricing here, right? So I want to see this break. I did not hop into this trade because I don't see a confirmation here being formed yesterday. And then it happened at midnight as well, which at that time I've already gone to bed, right? So the price actually reacted and gave a confirmation, but we did not get this trade. Okay, so I'm just going to remove this. Currently the price is at this level. Okay, it will react somehow, it will definitely reject, but I'm looking more towards to this level here. Reason why I'm looking at this level is because this is a support, right? A very minor support, which eventually the price actually pushed up, right? And the price actually broke below, retested, right? And came back down. So I want to see this price tapping at this level again, and we can get some kind of confirmation before we start shorting, right? At the same time, we also do have this supply zone at this level here. So we can also start shorting when the price comes to this supply level. Okay, CAD, CHF is still in the zone, so I'm not looking for any trades at the moment. AUD, CHF, okay, AUD, CHF actually broke below. Currently retesting this resistance here now, but I'm not liking the price action very much, right? Okay, so what I've done here is actually I do have this supply level. At the same time, this line here, right, it's a support being broken, retested, and dumped. Right, so I want to see the price checking back to this level in this area before I start shorting. Okay. NZD CHF is still not looking very pretty for now. Okay, I'm not liking this as well. So we'll wait further. Okay, NZD CAD, the same thing. I did not manage to catch this trade. Okay, which happened yesterday. Also after my live end, I did not manage to get this, so I'm removing. Currently the price is back at the support. Okay, but it's going to be very risky if we were to hop into this trade right now. So, because if you look at this support, right, it's being tested this whole week, right? Since Monday it's being tested, Tuesday being tested, eventually bounced to this resistance, came back down, right? Tested again, bounced back up, tested again, bounced back, halfway and it dumped. So what I'm looking is, I'm expecting this price to actually break below this support with a retest, then I will start shorting back to this level. Because if you look at this level, right, it's being broken after a long time, right? And then, okay, let's look at here, right? Broken, came back, rejected, broken again, came to this level, didn't really respect it, break above, respected and became a support, tested second time, right? And I'm looking at the third tap. So I want to see the price actually comes down here, tap this price, right? And then on the lower time frame, I'm of course going to look for some confirmation before I start buying. So entering this CAD, I want to see this level here being broken. Okay, AUD CAD. So AUD CAD actually this specific candle. So like we see, right? It's the cause of the NFP news, right? So there's no confirmation for me to short it. So you can't say that you missed the trade, right? Because there's no confirmation. So no confirmation, then I'm not going to make any entries. But nonetheless, the price actually broke below this level, right? We also do have this break of structure here. Okay, so we do have our high and also our low. So the price actually came back to this level just now, but like I've said, no confirmation, right? So I'm not looking to make any entry. Okay, so I'm just going to hold on to see more price action before I start placing an entry. Okay, Euro JPY, I did not get into this trade. I did not give you guys as well, because like I've said, I don't like the price action. So this price actually hit stop loss before it pumped high, right? So on the 4 hour, I'm waiting for the price to actually come back to this level, right? At the same time, we do have this trend line as well, and currently it's heading back towards the trend line, right? So we can see that the trend line from here respected, didn't tap but still respected it, and now it's coming back again, right? And if we look closely, we also have this support that's being broken. We take this bullish candle before the massive dump, look to your left, right? Resistance, dropped, came back, broke above, respected again, right? Broke below, became a resistance, tested once, and this is the second time, right? So at this level, we can actually look for shorts. Okay, so I'm going to hop on to the 15-minute. On the 15-minute, currently the price just tap in, right? I want to see more structure. Okay, I want to see more structure before I start selling. So if the structure were to be formed, then I can short it. Because if I'm shorting it, then my destination is definitely going to be at this low here, right? This is going to be my destination, but I'm not liking this risk to reward, right? So if I were to make an entry, I want to see it break below this low, but then my TP is just going to be like this, and maybe my stop loss is just around here, right? I'm not liking it very much as well. So I want to wait out on the 15-minute to see more structure to be formed before I place any entry. Okay, so I've done my analysis. NFP just came out, and of course the US dollar is quite strong because we do have our average hourly earnings, NFP, and also unemployment rate. So basically, if we look at this, actual greater than forecast is good for currency, right? Same goes for the NFP and also the unemployment rate, which is also good for the USD because it's less than the forecast, right? So USD currently is pumping high, right? I'm going to look for opportunities to buy for gold. Currently, we are at this support level here. Okay, I have Euro AUD. Hold on. Okay, I have Euro AUD which just being triggered. Okay. Okay, so I'm not liking this break. I want to see more candle above, right? I want to see something like this, you know. I want to see something like this, more candles showing above. But the candle did not. But nonetheless, it's still a very minor break. But we'll see what structure it gives. Okay, if the price were to pull back to this level here, if the price were to pull back to this level, then I'm looking for potentials for long. Okay, of course, then our stop loss is going to be much lesser. Okay, we'll see what the price does. Okay, so I'm hopping back on gold. So I have this analysis which I'm targeting the price to dump back to 2012 to 2006 for gold. Okay, I'm expecting for this dump, and then eventually I want to see the pump back higher. Okay, because I have this trend line here which I marked yesterday, which is on the hour 1. Okay, price came back, respected it, and pumped high. Right, so yesterday alone, this price actually already went up to 250 pips. Okay, so currently the price is at this level on the hour 1. Okay, if you hop into the hour 4, you can see that this level is being broken. It's a resistance level, right? Resistance level being broken. Okay, so obviously when the resistance is broken, it becomes a support, right? And if you look at this long candle here, this very strong bearish momentum, which also the news actually made this big dump, actually broke below, right? Broke below this support, because if you look at this level here, it's a resistance, right? It's respecting it. No candles closing above. The moment this candle closed above, right, it comes back, but no candle is being closed below this price, this level here, right? So obviously then this is a support, right? Right now the price actually broke below from this resistance, which I've said since Monday. If the price were to hit 2055 to 2061, then that's where you are to look for sales, right? I did not look on gold because I don't see a solid confirmation, right? So we do see here that this price actually created this structure, right? And it broke below, right? The price did not tap in back to this level. So if the price did not tap into this level, then obviously I'm not in the trade. Also not forgetting that on a Friday today, which is a NSP day, right? The price actually created this range throughout the whole day since the market opened until the NFP news, right? The moment the news is out, then the price made this massive dump. So if you are to look for shorts, you want to see price coming back to this level. Coming back to this level before we start shorting this pair. Before we start shorting for gold. So for gold right now, we will keep an eye. We will just hold it first. I'm not looking to buy. I'm not looking to sell at the moment. I'm still waiting for more confirmations. Okay. GBP USD at the moment is still dumping. So if the price comes back to this level, then we can also look for potential buy. Right? I wanted to short, but the price did not come back. It did not come to this resistance. It just stopped at this level here. It stopped at this level here. So obviously we can't hop into this trade. Okay, for USD JPY, I do have this trend line. Barely broke above, right? So this next 4-hour candle will be the one to decide whether the price is breaking above or it will respect this trend line and start dumping again, right? So we are going to wait quite long for USD JPY, most probably next week, because later we also have another news for the US dollar, okay, which is a consumer sentiment at 11 o'clock. So we'll see if we can still do live up until 11. Okay. So Euro USD is back at this entry level, which I've marked. This is the one that I did yesterday. Price actually broke above, didn't come back for a retest, and it's currently retesting back this level. Okay. It's currently retesting back this level. I'm trying to hop into this trade, but at the same time, it's slightly risky to hop in as well. Because we do have another news coming on later for US dollar, right? So if the actual is greater than the forecast, it's also good for the currency. So it will be a positive. So if we look at the forecast in the previous, obviously this forecast is 78.9 compared to the previous, which is 78.8. So obviously, if it's higher, right? So we look here, actual greater than forecast is good for currency. So according to this forecast and the previous, it's siding the US dollar, which means Euro USD is very likely to still dump, right? So we are going to wait out first because it's only another 50 minutes for the news. So we'll wait out and see how this will to play out. Okay. So for GBP JPY, like I've said, I didn't make any entry. So you can see the price actually shot higher. Even though it break this and also broken this level, but like I said, it's the impact from the NFP as well. So we want to see more price action before we start shorting. So I would say this would be the better level to start shorting the pair. Okay, if you look at the hour 4, the price did not close above this high, right? Let's do it more clearer. Okay. So if we look at this level for GBP JPY, if we look at this candle's high, the price did not close above, right? So it respected this area, right? All these are resistance as well, right? So we can see that the price broke above this one, came back with a retest, shot higher, right? Retest, 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 and final, it did this break below this level here, right? It broke below, came back with a retest, and shot down. Right now, the price is testing at this level here. Okay, we want to see more price action. So we need to mark a zone instead of just a horizontal line, right? So I'll be using this whole thing as a support. Okay. So GBP, JPY, basically this will be my support, right? So you can see it very clearly this time. Broke below, retested, and short respected, right? Currently, the price did not break above. So we are still in the resistance zone, right? And at the same time, we can see that the market structure has been ranging since last week, and eventually this week it started to break below, right? With this massive dump on Wednesday, right? Currently retraced back up. So we want to get more price action on the 15-minute. Right? Right now, I'm looking at this low. I'm looking at this low. I need this low to be taken out. On the 15-minute, I need this low to be taken out. Right? And we can place our sell limit after this low has been taken. Stop loss above this level. Slightly huge stop loss, so we want to see more structure being formed, right? If we are so based on the current structure that we have, this will be our entry level. Stop loss above this is a 71 pip stop, right? And also then our TP is only with a risk to reward ratio of 1.86, 1 to 1.86, not even 1 to 2, right? So we want to see more structure being formed at this resistance. So let's just say the price currently is here, it dumped, right? Went higher, came back, right? And eventually broke this low, retest, then we can start shorting the pair back to this level, right? Then your risk to reward is going to be much better, right? With a 40 pip stop loss and a risk to reward of 1 to 4. So it's going to be much better compared to the current one, which is a 71 pip of 1 to 1.85. Okay, so let's hold on a little bit more for GBP, JPY. Because for GBP, JPY, there's also potential that the price will come back to this level here, right? This zone up here. It has the potential, so we want to see what the price is going to do. Currently, it's respecting this broken support area, right? But of course, it's been tested multiple times already throughout this week. So we have to wait and hold on a little bit more. If the 15-minute give us a confirmation, then we can hop in and we can see the price dump. Okay. So NZD JPY broke below, came back. I'm looking to short it. Unfortunately, the price did not reach this level. The price did not reach this level. It was only here, and it already started to dump. After the hour 4 candle closes, already dumped 15 pips. So we'll see what the price will do. Most probably the price will rally back up to this zone or maybe this zone. Right, then we can see more potentials to sell. Okay. If you guys have any questions on TikTok, you can just type into the chat. Then I will help you guys to analyze any pair that you want. Okay. YouTube and Twitch as well. If you guys have any question, any specific pair that you want me to look out for you, yeah, you can just type into the chat box. Then I'll be happy to help you guys out. Okay. Gold currently is at this level. I will mark out a support. I don't want to force trade, right? Because if we were to force trades, then we are not going to like the result that we get. So basically what I did is I took this resistance here, right? Broken above, respected, right? Throughout the whole week. And currently it's at this level again. Currently still respecting it. On the 5 minute, there's no confirmation. On the 2 minute, there's no confirmation. We do have one that we can look at, but it will be very, very aggressive. Okay, on the 1 minute as well, it's the same as the 2 minutes. So we do have this structure here being formed, resisted at this level. So we will see more price action before we hop in. Okay, for gold, I'm still waiting. And if the price comes back to this level, right, because of this long range throughout the whole day, it has been consolidating, you know. So if the price comes back, then we can start shorting, right? So our target will be back at this low. That's our optimum CP target. You guys have any pair that you want me to analyze? So today is a Friday. It's the last day of the week for trading, right? If you guys throughout the whole week has profited enough, don't risk your account, right? Since it's a Friday, so a lot of people on Friday will try to get out of the trades that they are in since Monday, and some are just trying to earn a few more bucks. So with that being said, a lot of people will tend to risk their account just to earn that few more bucks, right? So it's not advisable. So if you have profited enough, you can just actually, you know, you're in my life, you can learn a thing or two, right? At least there's some education that you can actually refresh yourself. Okay. Currently, the US dollar is slowly weakening, right? So we look at the DXY chart, okay. Last week, the price was here, at this level here actually, right? This level here, which I predicted that the price will actually, because last week, I actually bought USD CAD, right? At this level where the price has broken, I was actually expecting the price to rally up back to this level here, okay, which the price did so. Okay, so if we look here now at this DXY chart, which is a dollar index, the strength of the US dollar, right, the price actually has been consolidating around this area right now, right? It has just been ranging in this area. The DXY chart is just a reference for you to see how strong the US dollar is. Don't get me wrong. You are not to use the DXY chart and trade on the other pairs. It's just a reference for you. Okay? It's just a reference. At least you know if the US dollar is weakening or is strengthening. Right? So sometimes if you see the US dollar weakening, but if the US dollar is weakening, then if you are trading gold, then obviously gold will be stronger, right? Because the US dollar is weakening. But sometimes you will notice that even though the US dollar is weakening, but gold at the same time is dropping, right? So it's just a reference for you to use the DXY to see at which level the price is at. Okay, so right now what I'm seeing is actually at this level here, right? Resistance, broken above became a support, right? And then broken below became a resistance. So right now the price is actually struggling to push higher at this level, right? If the price were to break, we will see price actually tapping at this level and also this level here, right? To move slightly higher, we do have this level. If you were to mark it out, we do have this level here, which is a resistance right here. On TikTok, if you guys can see, resistance, broken above, broken below, and finally broken above again, right? Retested at this level, shot high up, came back again, tested again, and it shot again. And this round, it did not respect this level and just dumped below, right? And then created this resistance, right? With this breakout here, retested this breakout, dump again, right? Came back to this level here, right? Respected this level and dump. So right now the price is struggling at this inner. This is the inner structure of a support and resistance level, right? So we want to see the price actually break above this level, this zone here, and then to reach this level, to this smaller resistance here, right? And if it managed to break above, we will see the US dollar strengthening. Because if we look here, if we zoom out on this chart, right? Okay. Like for me, I've said USD CAD and USD CHF, I'm planning to short it, right? So if I'm shorting the US dollar, that means I'm expecting the US dollar to dump. Okay, so I've actually marked this trend line just only, right? We can see that. Okay, we can see that this is where the price started to rally up, took a break, and then rally again, right? So we have one touch here, we have the second touch here. Okay, and if we look at this area, here, right? The price has tapped the resistance without any candle closing below, right? Here, right? Even at this level here, the price also did the same, right? And then we look at this bearish candle, it actually broke below, retested, shot down again, right? And showing another break, right? Retested again, and shot down again. So now we are seeing the price at this trend line here. Right. If this price is going to break above this zone and also the trend line, then obviously you will see the US dollar strengthening again, right? But I'm not looking forward to the US dollar strengthening for now. I'm still looking to short the US dollar. So basically for USD CAD and USD CHF, I'm going to short the dollar. Okay, but I need more confirmations before I hop into the trade. So okay, I'm just going to mark this out. Just give me a minute, yeah. I'm using this hour 1 resistance, okay. Actually, I'm using the hour 1 supply zone. Okay, at the same time, if you look to the left, resistance, support became a resistance again, and this is the first, this will be the second tap, because this one broke below, this is the first touch, and this is the second touch now. Okay, so I'm using this hour 1 resistance zone. Okay, I'm gonna hop in on the lower time frame to see if I miss anything. Okay, so the 15-minute right now, we don't have any structure. 5-minute, we do have a smaller structure being formed, which the price actually starting to take a break from rallying. right? So we can see that we can actually see that the price at this level is not breaking below, it's not breaking above, and it's not breaking below right now. Even with this green candle, there's a wick below, but the body is above. Right, so this on the 5 minute. So if we move down to the 2 minute, we can see a much more clearer picture, right? So like I've said, my confirmation, I want a solid break below. This is just a small body below this level. Okay, move on to the 1 minute. It's the same thing, right? So basically, what I'm saying is I want this price to break, right? Even better if the price can actually take out this low, right? This final low. So we do have two lows. Even on the 2 and the 1 minute, we do see the same thing, right? So I'm looking forward to see the price breaking below, and then if it happens, we can start shorting this pair. But then this one is going to be a very, very tight stop loss if we are looking at this level. Okay, it's only 8 pip. You add another 5 to 10. If you're adding 10, you can round it up to 20 pip stop, right? Which is very far high up. Go back down to the 1 hour. You are targeting at this support level here, which is a 1 to 1. Okay. No, you actually can target all the way below here. So it, this one will be a 1 to 3. 1 to 3. Right. Why I'm targeting back the low here is because like I've said, I want to short the US dollar. I want to short US pair. Right? We do have this resistance here as well. This trend line. Touch again. Third touch already. Okay. Fortunately the price has been breaking all this low, break below this as well. So right now the price retested. So we want to hop into the lower time frame to see more confirmations. Okay, 5 minute candle just open. Let's wait a little while more to see how this is going to go. And if there's some good structure, then we can start to short USD CAD. Okay, I'm going to look at USD CHF as well. Okay, we have this level right now. This is a very much tested zone. Okay, I'm just taking the wick of all this. Okay, just tested the zone. You hop into the 1 hour, right? You can see the same thing happen. Just step in. Look at the 30 minute as well to see if you miss anything. Okay, so if you look at the 15, we do have this small break. What I mean by this small break is the price took a break from rallying, right? It formed a bearish candle. So you hop onto the 5 minute, so we can see the same thing, right? Price is respecting, just tap and short again, didn't break below. 2 minute, the same thing, and we go on to the 1 minute, it's the same thing as well. So obviously I did not miss anything. Okay, so this will be a much more this level here. If this price breaks below this level, retest, we can short it, but this is going to be very high risk as well. So we can take another one which is at this level. Okay, look down to the 2 minute, yep, and the 1 minute as well, same. Right, so we do have two levels now that we are looking at for USD CHF. Same goes for USD CAD. Okay, right, so like I've said, 5 minute candle just opened. We saw a bearish candle form just now, and right now we hop in back to USD CAD, we see this bullish candle again, which means the price is actually respecting this this price area here, this price range here, right? It's actually rejecting back again. Reason why we hop into the 1 minute, we can see that the price actually took a break, right? Down below, stopped here, rejected, came back and rejected again, and came back, rejected again. So we are seeing a lot of rejections at this level. Okay, so let's just wait and see if the price were to happen for us. If so, then we can hop into this trade. Okay. I'm just going to write a text so that you guys can know what I'm saying. Just give me a moment, yeah. So I'm actually looking for a potential sell on USD CAD. Okay, I'm looking for potential sell. I'm waiting for the price to break below. Okay, USD CHF as well. Okay, so I have these levels already. Okay, it's a potential sell. Yeah, it's not a sell limit. It's not a sell stop. It's also not instant entry. Yeah. Okay, because there's no confirmation. So I'm just letting you guys know that what I'm seeing right now is at USD CHF and also USD CAD. Right, it's just a potential entry. So we have to wait a little while more before we hop into this trade. Okay. You guys have any questions that you guys want to ask? Any pairs that you want me to take a look for you guys? In about half an hour more, we do have another USD news. So if we were able to get into these two trades, uh, make sure you don't risk too much. Okay, risk lesser. Uh, Risk half of what you usually risk. Okay, so if let's say you're risking 1% on your usual trades, then you just risk 0.5% for this trade. Okay, so that if this trade were to hit the stop loss, then you don't lose as much as the usual. Okay. Any questions? On TikTok, I see one. How long you've been trading? I've been trading since 2021. Yeah, I've been trading since 2021 up to today. Uh, Obviously, I've also been through a lot losses and also profits before. So every trade that you jump in, it's all when you're in this industry, when you're a beginner in this industry, usually you will start to learn a lot first. With that being said, losses are something that is not avoidable, right? Even though no matter how good you are at trading, right, how many wins you have, you definitely still have losses, right? It's impossible for you to not have losses, okay? Because we are only retail traders, right? We are not any we are not in a bank or whatever, okay? So trading since 2021 until today, I would say 3 years, give and take. Yeah. This I would say this year will be my third year in forex trading. This will be my third year. Okay, I'm just going to set an alert so that I'll be notified. So at the same time, we can look at different pairs and not just wait for these two. Okay. So I have my alerts set. Okay. Alright, so okay, like I've said, for gold, I want the price to break above before I start buying. So if you can see on the 5-minute chart, not even a very small candle body is closing above, right? This candle stopped at this level, rejected, open a new 5-minute candle and instant reject, right? So we can see that the US dollar for now is still slightly going stronger. Okay, so that is why gold is still dumping. Okay, on the 15-minute, we don't see any bearish candle at all. Okay, there's no bearish candle. So we need to wait a while more before we actually pop into this trade. So for this support zone that I mark out on the 1 hour, it's on the 1 hour. So if let's say you are looking at the 30-minute, no, okay, 15-minute, no as well, okay, 5-minute. So example, if this support level I mark is for the 1 hour, right? But if on the 5-minute you see this break, it doesn't mean it's the break of this support, because you have to go back to the hour one. If the hour one candle is not closed yet, that means this support is still valid at the moment. Unless in about 24 minutes, this candle were to close like this, then this is a break of structure. This is a break of support level. Then you can see the price retesting here and then start to dump again. Okay, so this is something that you guys got to keep in mind so that you guys don't forget. Okay. Currently, we don't have any good market structure for any pairs at the moment. I'm still waiting to see if we will have any possible entries. We do have CAD, USD CAD and USD CHF, but we still have to wait until my alert is being triggered. Okay. So for Euro AUD, if you look on the 15-minute, to me, like I've said, this is not a solid break for me, right? Like if you look back at other pairs, I think there's one trade, CAD JPY. Yeah, okay, CAD JPY here, right? To me, I took this as a break, right? This candle. Yesterday, we actually placed a buy at here, right? I'm not afraid to say that this trade I've lost yesterday, okay? I took a buy at this level. I set a buy limit at this level, right? To me, I thought this was a break. I would take it as a break, but unfortunately, I would say it's not a solid break yet. Even though that this new candle closes above, right? But the candle that break above basically this level, the candle that break above, right? This candle, TikTok, okay. If a candle break above, right? This specific candle, to me, this is not a solid break. So I actually took a very aggressive trade yesterday. Unfortunately, like I said, I'm not afraid to say that this trade is a loss. But after hitting our stop loss, only then the price starts to pump higher, right? So you learn a lot from every trade that you get in. Okay, every trade that you took, it will be something that you will learn. Okay, so that is why for this Euro AUD 15-minute chart, to me, I'm not taking this trade, right? Even though yes, this candle did almost retrace back to this level, right? I still did not hop in because, like I said, I want to stick back to my strategy, my analysis, right? And what I've learned from all the trades that I've taken. So to me, this is not a break. But nonetheless, the price currently has already rallied. If you take at this level, it's gone up to 38 pips, right? So I'm not regretting that I didn't take this trade, right? At least I'm not losing any money. Okay, so I'm still waiting. If the price were to come back, there's a possibility that we still can hop into this trade. Okay, so because right now, if you look at this level, the price is at this resistance zone. right? Even though that this has a breakout, right? But the price still dump back to this support level, right? So in trading terms, we will call this as a fake out, right? The price broke above, but it came back down, right? Eventually, those that place a buy here, definitely you guys have already hit stop loss if you have placed a buy. Okay, so this is a fake out. So we are seeing much more movement. Let's just wait and see if this pair will give us a possible entry. Okay. Okay, for gold right now on the 5 minute, 5 minute candle just closed bullish. Open another new 5 minute candle. We still have 20 more minutes for the news to come. Let's see if we can get any possible entries for gold. Not forgetting, if we were to get any possible entries for gold on the 5 minute, it's going to be very risky, because it's a 5 minute chart, right? So the noise is going to be much more compared to the 15 minute. Okay, so if we do take any trades on the 5 minute, make sure you guys don't risk too much. Okay, can buy now? No, I'm not buying yet. Okay, so on TikTok, for you that to ask that question, if you see this horizontal line that I marked here, okay, why I marked here is very simple. If you look at the 5 minute, right, I actually took this level is because I see a lot of rejections at this level, right? So what I did, I actually jumped down to the 2 minute to see if I was right. So if you look at the 2 minute, there's no candle body closing above this horizontal line, right? No candle closing above. Even though if I hop onto the 1 minute, it's still the same thing. It's still the same thing that I see. No candle closing above, right? So if I want to get into the buy position now, I want to see basically this candle, the price to actually break above with a solid candle body closing above this level, and then I can set a buy limit. So when the price comes back, it will automatically tap into my buy limit, and I want to see the price start to rally higher. Okay, so this is what I want to see. So like I said, on the 5 minute, yes, you will have much more noise, right? Which means you have much more movement, right? So you will get lots of fake out, right? But if on my 5 minute, my 2 minute, and also my 1 minute chart, if everything I see is the same, then I'm much more confident on this analysis, right? So I'm not afraid. Even though if I lose this trade, even if this trade hit my stop loss, I'm not afraid of it. Okay, so this is what I see on the chart. Okay, so if let's say now we do have this low here that's being formed, right? You can also see the price is not closing below, right? This is the candle that make this low. This candle tap, rejected. This candle almost tap and rejected, right? So we do see the price ranging between these two areas. Okay, so if let's just assume that the price has broken above, right? We will set our buy limit here. Okay, stop loss here. Okay, and just maybe 5 to 10 pips below. So if it's a 40 pip, you can set up to maybe 45 or 50. Okay, and our first TP will be targeting at this area here. Okay, why I say this area is because number one, if you look at the 5 minute, okay, if you look at the 5 minute, we have this supply zone. Okay, I'm not sure if you guys know something called FVG. Okay, we can target back at this FVG actually. So FVG is fair value gap. So how do you get fair value gap is you see this candle and this candle, you see the gap in between, then I will use this as a fair value gap, right? So if let's say I want to get more fair value gap, we can get one more here. This candle low, you need 3 candles, 1, 2, 3. So this is another fair value gap, right? So basically the price when it comes here, it will react somehow one way or another. Okay, so just some basic information for you guys to know. Okay, so let's just wait on the 5 minutes to see if we have possible entry. Damn, bro, I lost $500 from that news. So if you lost $500 from the news, I'm predicting that you actually bought gold. So you are targeting the US dollar to be weakened, right? So that's the reason why I've said in my live stream I avoid news trading. Obviously, news trading, yes, you will earn in a very short time, right? You probably earn money in a few seconds, right? But you will also lose a lot of money doing so. So that's the reason why I advise not to trade news, is because of this reason. Okay, it's not advisable. Basically, it's not advisable to trade news. Okay, we have CHF JPY. Okay, let me check back on CHF JPY. We have okay, the 4 hour broke below. Let me check on the 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour is not closing yet. 30 minute as well. 50 minute just closed. Okay. I'm looking to hop in for CHF JPY actually. But I'm not liking my risk to reward. I'm not liking my risk to reward. Just give me a minute. Right, so if we hop on, the first TP would be risk to reward is a 0.59. 1 to 0.59, which means you will lose a dollar. You risk a dollar, right? It's either you lose a dollar or you earn 59 cents. So, okay, let me just reply some chats. Yeah, gold fly. Let me see. Yeah, doesn't matter. I'm happy if let's say this price breaks above, I want to see a retest, then I will buy, right? But if let's say this price were to just shot up all the way, then if I don't get into the trade, what do I lose? I don't lose anything, right? So I'm happy doing so. Okay. If break the resistance zone, which resistance zone? You need to be much more specific. Then I'll be able to help you out. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna take a smaller risk. You buy at 2030? No, I didn't buy at 2030 because there's no confirmation. There's no confirmation. Hold on, yeah. Just give me a minute. Okay, sorry, yeah. I'm looking to short CHF JPY, but it will be very risky. Okay, I'm risking lesser than what I usually raise because this is a slightly larger stop loss. Okay, I'm in for CHF JPY. Okay, so basically I'm in for CHF JPY already. Okay, so I place an entry at this level. Okay, my stop loss is just above here. Okay, and my TP I'm targeting back all the way to this low. But I will definitely when the price reaches this level, I will decide to uh, either break even my position or just to make sure that it's safe, right? So I will look out for this area. Okay. So currently we are up by just very minor profits. We are up by very minor profits. Okay. But let's just wait for this pair to start moving. But also not forgetting that we do have the USD news happening later, so we might see a little bit movement for this specific pair. Okay, gold has broken above, right? It has also shot up pretty high, about 40 pips. Okay, let's wait and see for more price action for gold. Okay. This is a 45 pip stop. Okay. So I'm still looking for gold to see if I will start buying. Okay. Currently, gold is still not coming back. We'll see. We'll just hold on a little more. we do have news coming in 5 minutes time, so I'm most probably going to avoid trading the US pair, okay, because we do have news coming in. So apparently this will be good for the US dollar. So if the actual is greater than the forecast, then it's good for the currency, which means if the actual is better than the forecast, then we can see gold dumping even further. So I'm going to avoid taking this trade for now, but I will just set this thing to see if my analysis was wrong, because for news trading, if it's 5 to 10 minutes before the news, then I'm going to avoid taking this trade, because it will be very risky to get in. So I'm not going to hop in at the moment, since I'm already in CHF JPY, so I'm not going to risk even more, okay? Because we will definitely see some kind of movement in CHF JPY when the US news is released. Okay, so let's just wait and see how this plays out. So like I've said, I'm risking lesser compared to my usual risk. Are you trading news? No, I'm not trading news. That is why I choose to not get into this gold trade. Okay, even when the price has retraced, I choose not to take this trade because we will have news coming in 4 minutes. So I'm not trading any USD base pair. Okay, I'm currently in CHF JPY. I've took a sell. Stop loss is placed above here and my TP is below. But when the price reaches this level, I will start most probably just be in my position. Okay, so currently I'm in this trade. Like I've said, the US dollar news will somehow one way or another affect this pair a little bit. So let's just wait and see if that will happen. Okay, so if you look back to USD CHF, it's not triggered, it's still respecting. USD CAD as well, if we see the price actually pump higher. So definitely we don't have a potential sell at this area right now. Okay, so I'm going to remove this. We still can use this level, but we need to wait to see how the price is going to react on the 5 minute. Okay, well, if we look at the 15 minute, the price is just rallying higher. It's not taking any breaks. Okay, USD CHF, we still might have a slight chance to see where this is going to go. Okay, so if the 15 minute breaks below, then we will have a potential sell. Okay, so okay, TikTok, how much profit have you made from trading though? I've just started with a different account. I definitely made some profits. I made some losses as well. But of course, I started off like, I think most of you started off the same, right? Started off with maybe a $50 account, a $100 account, right? So you busted a few, right? And also you definitely gained back a few, right? So I'm not going to disclose how much I've profited or how much I've lost, but I can say yes, losses is definitely something that you can't avoid. Okay, profits I've also made, but for now currently I'm using a funded account, right? So if you guys know what is funded account, then you will know how funded account works. So if any of you guys that doesn't know how a funded account works, okay, can go to Telegram, go into my channel, right? We do provide you with access to funded account. Okay, so basically funded account, you're not trading your own money, right? It's basically the prop firm is the one that's providing you the capital to trade. So it's something that is much lesser risk. Okay, you hop into my Telegram and then you can see the details that we have in Telegram in my channel. Okay. So for TikTok, I'm going to end my live. If you guys still want to watch my live stream, hop into my Telegram and you can just click into the YouTube channel, right? I've already actually send the link in my Telegram channel as well. So you can hop into my channel and continue seeing the live there, because I will also update my trades, my current trade, which is a CHF JPY. I will update my trades while I'm still doing live, and also I'll update the trade in the Telegram channel. Okay, so I'm gonna end my TikTok, so you guys hop into my YouTube, yeah. Okay, thank you guys. Okay. Okay, so the news just came out. Okay, for those of you that are watching, for those of you that are in the trade, the US news just came out. Okay, it's definitely better than the forecast. So the US dollar is strengthening a little. Okay, so if we look at this DXY, this candle just opened, right? It's 11, right? This candle. So the dollar actually pumped up slightly. If we look at gold, it barely made any impact, right? If we look at this new candle, which is the news candle, it shot down, but it didn't go far enough. Okay, uh, even for our CHF JPY one, it actually shot down. So we are still currently floating a little bit in negatives, but nonetheless, if we look based on our technical analysis, right, we have this lows being taken out with a retest. At the same time, we do have this trend line here. So I actually took the sell position here, right, when it's at this entry level. It shut down a little bit and it pumped high and it's rejecting this trend line at the moment. So we'll see how far this trade is going to go. I'm not going to hold my position overnight because it's a sell position, because I think most of you would know that if you're in a sell position, if you're holding it overnight, your spread during the night time, it will actually open your spread much higher. So I will close out my trade when I see a reasonable price for me to exit. Okay. If not, then if before I shut my eyes, if this trade were to hit stop loss, then I'm just going to let it be. Okay, because I'm just risking much lesser compared to the usual. Okay, so gold I did not make any entry. Yeah, gold I did not take this trade. Okay. So I'm still monitoring USD CAD, which actually pumped. USD CHF as well it did not break below. Okay, but we'll see how it reacts. So currently I'm in CHF JPY, so we'll just hold on a little while more.
Crashing down anytime I hear your name out loud. There's a place that I go every time that you're in town. It's just me in my nights, in my soul. And it's true, it wasn't easy getting over you. But there's just one I had to do.
Give me a moment, yeah. Okay. Let's just monitor our trade. So I will be ending my live soon, but I will still update you guys on the trade that we have taken. Okay. So for now, let's just hold on and wait for CHF JPY. Currently, we are still in negatives, but just very minor negatives. Okay. We'll see green soon. Yeah, we'll see green soon. Well, I'm very confident with my analysis. If I were to look down on the lower time frame, everything is there, right? Everything is respecting it. Even until the 1 minute is still respecting it, right? So I'm very confident in my analysis. So like I said, if this trade were to hit my stop loss, then I'm not worried about it. Okay, then I will just back test it tomorrow or Sunday to see what went wrong, to see how the price reacted. Okay. So gold actually came back to this level, took the order and actually pumped if we were to have put in our buy limit. But like I've said, I'm not looking to buy gold because the news actually happened just now, so I don't want to risk my account. I don't want to add additional risk. So doesn't matter if I didn't make money on gold, but I'm happy with not losing any money on gold since I'm already in a trade right now. Okay. Okay. So if I'm looking on the 5 minute chart for CHF we do have this bearish candle which engulfs this bullish candle. So we are most probably going to see this price dump a little bit more. Okay, a small retracement is okay. Okay, it's not something uh, too scary. So even looking at the 2 minute, we do see this dump as well. Okay, a bearish candle as well. Even on the 1 minute, we do see this as well. This candle actually taken up these two candles. So yep, even up to the 1 minute, I'm pretty confident still. So I'm still in the trade. Okay, if I were to close out, I will definitely let you guys know. Okay, I will wait until this trade goes into profits, then only I'll end my life. If this trade is not going to profits, I'm not going to end my life. So we'll continue to watch it. Okay, because right now we don't see any possible entries for other pairs. USD CHF has pumped up, USD CAD pumped up. Gold has basically left the station because I didn't take that risk. Okay, I'm de-risking my account. Other pairs don't have any possible entries for me. Even for Euro USD, right? I'm not taking any trades also. JPP, JPY, nothing yet. Okay. JPP, JPY also nothing yet. NZD, I got nothing. Basically, all the pairs I have nothing. Okay. So I'm just going to keep looking at my CHF JPY trade. Hope the music is not too loud, yeah. Yeah, I think I will end my life in 15 minutes, right? Because I haven't had my dinner. So I'll end my life in 15 minutes. Basically 11:30 I'll end my life. So if you guys have anything to ask, you can still ask. Okay, before I end my life. But I will still update the trade in the channel as well. Okay, a new 15-minute candle just opened. So we'll see where this is going to go. Gold has been dumping at this zone here at my 1 hour. Right, so 1 hour actually broke below, retested, and it's breaking below now. Right, 9 o'clock it broke below, 10 o'clock retested, 11 broke below. So like I've said, this is a support became resistance, okay, on my 1 hour, and it tested with just like 5, 6, 7 pips roughly, and then it's just not even 10 pips, right? Because the price is at 2035.4, it came to 2036.2, not even 10 pips, and then it dumped. Right, it dumped back to this support level, which is currently respecting at this 1 hour support. Okay, it's currently respecting this support. USD is currently pumping higher. Okay, USD is pumping higher. On the 4 hour, you can see this very long, very huge bullish candle. It's pumping higher. Okay, on the 1 hour, it's also pumping. So for the USD pair, obviously I'm not going to get into any trades. I will wait till next week before I actually get into any trades for the USD pairs. As for my other pairs, other currencies like CHF JPY, I'm currently in. Okay, I will end my live in another 9 more minutes. Then I'll update you guys in the channel.
Slowly, stop my soul. inside. Did you forget the feeling? Trying to find you staring at the ceiling. Slowly we lost our minds to inside these walls. It's in your eyes, we ain't no borders. Let me lift you up to restore your faith. So that I wanna
Oh, another 3 more minutes, then I'll be ending my live. 3 more minutes, I'll be ending my live. Hey guys, so it's already 11:30. Okay, currently our trade is still running. Just in it was in very minor profits. Now it's slightly floating a little. Okay. Anyhow, I'm gonna go end my live already. So if anything, I will still update you guys on my Telegram channel. Yep. So make sure you guys hop into my Telegram channel and just wait for the updates. Yeah. Okay. Thank you guys for joining. I'll see you guys on Monday. Thank you and bye bye.